Welcome. Today I'd like to offer a short meditation practice involving mindful focus on your breath. If you're someone for whom focus on your breathing creates some agitation or anxiety, this may not be the right practice for you. Start by finding a comfortable position. You can be seated, lying down, or even standing. You're welcome to use your furniture as well as your floor. Please use as many blankets or pillows as are helpful for you to get really comfortable, so that you can be still for about 8 to 10 minutes, if possible. If you need to move, that's okay too. Take a moment here to get settled in and find a position where you feel as comfortable as you can be. If you need more time to get ready, just pause this recording and then resume when you're ready to resume. Start by feeling all the places your body is in contact with the surfaces beneath you, and seeing if you can get a little heavier down into all of those points of contact. Your eyes can be open or closed, whatever feels better for you. Make any last little adjustments that could help you be just a little more comfortable than you are right now. And then start to become aware that you're already breathing. The breath is already occurring. It has its own rhythm. Now, when we start to pay attention to our breath, often we start to change the way that we're breathing, maybe trying to improve it or direct it in some way. So if you're doing that, that's normal. See if you can let that go, though, as much as you can for the time being. So in the spaces between your breaths, wait for the next breath to arrive. When you feel the urge to inhale, relax into the inhale breath. Relax into the exhale when it's time to breathe out. Just trusting your body to do the work of breathing. For this practice, you'll be moving your attention around your body, but we're not actually trying to shift your breathing. It might shift as a result of the work that you're doing. As much as you can, you're just going to continue to let your breath be. We'll start by bringing your awareness into your side bodies. So you're paying attention to the spaces between your armpits and your hips. And just see if you're already feeling some breath movement there. If it's not there, no need to force it to go there. Just get curious. Observe the side bodies. Observe the rhythm of your breath. See what, if anything, transpires. If you're feeling breath in your side body, notice both the inhale and the exhale. And then when you're ready, bring your attention around to the back of your body. Now, if you're lying on your back or you're leaning your back against something, you might feel some breath movement at the level of your skin where you're in contact with the surface behind you. Feeling more inwardly, you can see if you can sense any movement through the joints of your spine or your ribs, and it's okay if you can't. And then even more inwardly, see if you can sense your breath within your back ribs. We're thinking about the inside of the rib cage. And we actually have lots of capacity for breath here. If you have more lung tissue in the backs and sides of your lungs than you do in the front of your lungs. And so even though it can be easier to feel the front body breath, there's this almost hidden spaciousness that happens here in the back of your breath. You're just seeing if you can tune into that movement of breath in and out of the inner back ribs. either felt or imagined. And then bring your awareness up to your upper torso. So now we're talking about the upper ribs, front and back, collarbones, tops of both shoulders. And just see if you have breath movement already happening there. If you don't, there's no need to make anything happen. Just get curious. Observe the upper torso, observe the rhythm of your breath, see what you notice. If you are feeling breath in the upper reaches of the torso, see if it goes further afield. Maybe you're feeling some breath movement down into your arms or even all the way to your hands or your fingertips, and maybe not. And lastly, when you're ready, bring your attention down to your very bottom ribs. The rib cage curves from the base of the breastbone down into the side bodies and around to the spine. And here is where your diaphragm muscle sits. So the outer edges of the diaphragm attach into those bottom ribs all the way around, and then down into the front of the spine. And the center of the diaphragm domes up into your chest almost all the way to your heart. As you inhale, you might be able to feel the center of the diaphragm pressing down from the heart into the belly. And as the diaphragm moves downward, perhaps you can trace that downward momentum through your abdominal organs, maybe even into the pelvic floor muscles at the base of your pelvis, maybe even down into your legs and feet, and maybe not. But just getting curious about what is occurring here. If you can't feel any movement around the area of your diaphragm, not to worry. It's happening. You're here, you're breathing. Continue to be curious, hone in, focus your attention, see what transpires. If you're feeling that downward movement of the inhale, see if you can also feel how as you exhale, everything comes back to the heart. Inhaling down, exhaling back to the heart. A gentle rhythm of each breath. And for these last moments of practice, you might start to feel all of the different directions the breath moves. Three-dimensional whole body breathing. Without needing to do anything, without needing to force anything. Just feeling what's there, what's available right now. And let that be enough. You're welcome to continue this practice for as long as you like. When you're ready to end the practice, take as much time as you need. If your eyes are closed, you might gently float them open. You might start to bring a little movement into your hands and feet, reconnecting with more parts of your body. Maybe some gentle movement through your head and neck. And take as long as you like to come back into your whole body, into the room, and then to move forward into the rest of your day. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. I hope it was helpful. Take really good care.